Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wishes as per your time zone. Folks, this is me, Ayaz Zanzeria, founder and director of Zanzeria Family Consultants, back again with yet another episode of ZFC Founder Talks. And today I'm going to talk about newsletters. Now, what do you mean by newsletter and why is it so important? Newsletters or it's a modern evolution of the good old fashioned newspaper, which we get, the daily newspaper. Of course, there are several publications that which are existent even today that still circulate the good old physical newspaper, and there are several people even today who prefer to hear the crunchy crumbling sound of the daily newspaper. And apart from that, the aroma of the newspaper, the print, the good old print on the paper, that is something different. But an evolution, it has evolved to an email newsletter today. Now, what is this news? And the newsletter can be primarily it's in the form of an email, but it can also be a physical in the form of a small booklet. Okay, at not exceeding maybe around 8 to 10 pages maximum. Now, generally, the primary difference between a newsletter and a newspaper, a daily newspaper, is the frequency. That's one of the primary differences. A newsletter generally is, weekly, weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. Okay, so that is what it is. Whereas you get newspapers every day, whether it's irrespective of whether it's a holiday or a working day, it doesn't matter. Now, newsletter, of course, where there are several permutations, combinations of newsletters, different companies or different occasions or different, you can say, applications have different, you can say, structures of newsletters. So there are several customizations, but at the end of the day, the way the content is laid out, the way it is presented, the formatting, etc., and so on and so forth, that is of prime importance. That will determine what type of message you want to convey to your target audience. So that is what newsletters are, and what type of newsletters you want to make it. It could be a community newsletter. It could be a company newsletter. It could be an association newsletter. It could be anything and everything. Newsletters can be it's a huge domain by itself. So if you want to get to if you want to have a good newsletter, it's not just about having a newsletter. Maintaining a newsletter is as good as maintaining a pharmacy shop as well. Think about it. The newsletter, let's say you're running a newsletter for 5 years. The info in last year's newsletter may not be applicable today. It may or may not be, or it may or may not be valid. So we need to take a look at that, and we need to keep on revising, or not necessarily revising, but make sure that content is fresh every time. We also need to be mindful of readers' fatigue. Readers' fatigue. We don't want to just go on dumping content and get the readers to become fed up. Oh, same old newsletter. No, we don't want that to happen as well. So newsletters are imperative to showcase your brand, to consistently showcase your brand, to keep people aware that okay, fine, it's this company that that keeps sending newsletters every time, keeps coming up with info about something which is happening, something of that sort. So that is what newsletters are all about and how we can go about it. So for more info, feel free to get in touch with us. You can schedule an appointment with me. I'll be more than happy to design newsletters for you, or to design the content of the newsletters for you, and to work out strategies. So that's about it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for subscribing, and for liking, sharing, and commenting as well. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more. Take care and stay safe. See you in the next. Goodbye.